Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with a story time. I know it's like been 3 months since this story, but hey, never too late. Been busy taking care of my baby and working. So if you guys want to watch this video, my labor and delivery story, just keep on watching. Okay, so how do I even start? On April 18th? Yeah, 18th. April 18, I had my 40-week appointment, my last appointment with my doctor, right? I'm gonna go in, and I was hoping to be dilated or some, but nothing. I was like half centimeter dilated. So my doctor pretty much helped me. Like, he did some stuff down there for me to deliver faster or start labor, whatever. But he told me that in 24 hours I'll be having a baby. So that was Thursday, April 19 at 12, around 12 a.m. or 1. I really don't remember, but it was around that time. And I didn't believe him, right? Because 2 weeks earlier, I was like 38 weeks, 38 weeks. He told me, oh, this weekend you're gonna have a baby, and nothing happened. So I was like, whatever, he's probably gonna lying, and I'm gonna be like doing my 42 weeks or whatever, you know. She just woke up. Damn. She farted. Anyways, so I didn't really believe him, right? I was like, whatever. My husband had Friday off, and he told me, he's like, I'm 100% sure that you're gonna do on like this weekend. And I was like, nah, I don't think so. But actually 2 weeks early, I lost my mucus plug, so I thought I was gonna go in labor fast, but apparently that's not how it works. Like, you can lose your mucus plug and still be pregnant. Apparently, like, happened to me. So Thursday, my doctor did whatever he gotta do down there. My last appointment, I said it was like around 1 p.m., right? 1 p.m. So I go to my house, whatever, I cooked or whatever I had to do, and I start having like, not contractions, but I start feeling uncomfortable, like really, really uncomfortable. So I told my mom, I was like, my back hurts, because I was like, it was hurting like right here in my back. So my mom was like, oh, you're gonna probably have back labor, because since it hurts. I'm like, I don't know, but like, it's really uncomfortable. So me and my mom went for a walk, and we literally walked for like 5 minutes when I had 2 contractions. And I was like, heck no. Like, I was in panic. My mom was panicking more than I was, obviously, because I'm the only girl, so she was gonna panic. But we went back home, and I told my husband, I was like, go to the gym, do whatever you have to do, because we might be having a baby tonight. And he was like, okay. So he went for a run or whatever, and I kept having contractions. He came home, we ate, and it wasn't a good idea. I guess you're supposed to eat before like labor or something. So I'm just chilling. So it was around 5 when we started eating and everything, and I was like, fuck it, let's go to the hospital at 7. What if like I'm dilating and I'm not having any pain or something? Because a lot of people do that, you know, like a lot of people just don't have pain and they keep dilating. So I went to the hospital, and they were like, oh, are you having contraction? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, they really hurt, but I wasn't. Just so they could check me and like keep me or something, you know? So they told me, he's like, you're only 1 centimeter dilated. And I'm like, crap, like, are you serious? Like, I'm trying to have this baby. I couldn't no more. Like, I will put some pictures into the video of how big my belly was, but I couldn't no more. So they sent me home around 9. I was there for 2 hours. They were trying to see if I was dilating, but nothing. They kept me for 2 hours, and around 9, I came home 9:30, and like 30 minutes passed by, and I started getting contractions, like real contractions. And I was like, what? Like, this is painful. So I'm over here, you know. I told my husband, sleep. I do what, like, you know, go to sleep, because it's gonna be a long night. And like, he knocked out, and I'm over here dealing with the pain by myself. everybody was sleeping, and you have me like dancing and moving and thinking in my head like no me duele, no me duele. Like I was trying everything para que no me doliera nada. So ya pasa, and it was like 2 in the morning when I couldn't handle the pain anymore. So I woke my husband up. I had my diaper bag ready and everything, like a week or 2 weeks earlier. So I just grabbed everything and put it in the car. And I told my husband, I was like, you know what, we need to go. Like, I can't handle this pain. So I let my parents know, like, you know, I'm heading to the hospital because I can't deal with the pain. And they were like, okay. We went to the hospital. They checked me, and I was 3 centimeters dilated. So they kept me because my contractions were really strong. And they asked me, and they were like, do you want to get the epidural? So I was like, no, I don't want to get the epidural. Like, they put me the medicine that goes in the IV, and I knocked out for like 40 minutes. Like right away when they were putting it in, I was like knocked out. So I knocked out for like 40 minutes, and I waited with the pain because the contractions weren't that bad. So sorry, I got a message. So the contractions weren't that bad, so I was like trying to hold them, you know, as much as I can, so I wouldn't get the medicine IV again. So I waited probably like 30 minutes because it was like 4 in the morning when I asked for it again. I'm like, fuck it, I need it again. But it wasn't affected as the first one. Like it did help, but not as much. Like I could still feel the pain, but it wasn't that uncomfortable. And I only slept for like 20 minutes, and then it went away. And I was like, you know what, like pain was getting stronger, so I was like, you know what, give me the freaking another dose. And they're like, it's not gonna work on you, like you already had 3 doses. I'm like, I don't care, like just give it to me. They're like, your best option is to get the epidural. And I'm like, no. My husband was knocked out, like literally he probably doesn't know anything about this because he was knocked out. And if he knows, because I keep like telling people when they ask me. But I asked for it and it didn't work at all. That was like already like 5 in the morning and it didn't work at all. So I was dealing with the pain by myself. Like I tried to wake him up and I'm like, dude, help me breathe. But he was knocked out. So for everyone that's pregnant or going into labor right now, best believe that your husband is gonna be knocked out. And if he's up with you, you're fucking lucky, because mine was knocked out the whole time. My whole labor, he was knocked out. So I stayed with the pain. The nurses was helping me breathe, because my nurses were really nice. I had really good nurses. They were always with me, helping me breathe. They tell you when your contractions like the worst and when it's coming down. So that really helps. Like try, if you're going into labor anytime soon, try to have a nurse with you at all times, because they really help. They're helping you a lot. They massage you. Like my nurse was giving me a massage in my back because I couldn't help it no more. So because I wasn't trying to get the epidural. So it was like around 10 a.m. when my sister-in-law was at work. So she came back because obviously I was in labor and my mom was taking care of her kids. So she came home at 10. My husband went to pick up my mom. He showered. He grabbed something to eat. So the point was like he was gone for around 2 hours. And that's when I couldn't handle the pain anymore. I was like, I'm dying. Like this pain is the worst. So I told her, well, before that they told me, my nurse told me, she's like, I need you to sign the papers for the epidural just in case you want to get it, because I wasn't planning on getting it. Like my whole plan was not getting the epidural. I wanted to do it completely naturally, but obviously it wasn't the case. So they made me sign it, and then once it was like around 12:30. No, it was 12. No, yeah, it was like 11 when I asked for the epidural. I was like, you know what, I can't with this pain. I need the epidural like right now, because this pain, it's killing me. Like I was crying. I couldn't walk. I couldn't bounce in the ball. I couldn't be like sitting down or laying down. Nothing. Like I couldn't at all. They wouldn't let me pee or poop because what if the baby will come out? So one, they were like, okay, if you want to get the epidural, the guy that does, I don't know how you guys call it, el anestesiador, I don't know, some shit like that. He's like in surgery right now, so he can't come in like an hour and 30 minutes. And I'm like, fuck my life. Like, literally, I was about to cry because I couldn't handle the pain. But thank God, I had a nice nurse that she was there with me, because obviously my husband wasn't, because he was picking up my mom. So when he came back, it was like 12. Yeah, like 12:30 actually, 12:30. Came to the hospital, my bad, and they were putting me the epidural already. And I was so scared. I'm like, what if I get a contraction and like they're putting it and like I have to move? Like, you can't just be sitting still, because you have to be like this when they're putting the epidural. Like, you have to be so relaxed with your back curved like this. And oh heck no, like I was like, what if a contraction comes? Like, I was panicking. And then they put it in. They didn't let my mom in for some reason, and they made like, the only thing that I hated, they made my mom wait like outside, not even outside my room, like no, completely outside the whole station or whatever for the delivery thing. Like, she couldn't be in the, I don't know, en el cuarto, no en el cuarto donde yo estaba, sino in the whole area where we delivered. She had to like be outside. And I hated it because I was like, what the hell, she's my mom. They only let my husband pass, but I was like, you know what, like, go with my mom. I'm fine. So once they put the epidural, they let my mom in. They let my mom in, and they like, once you get the epidural, the funny thing is that they put you a little tube down there, because obviously you can't get up. You can't get out at all. So they put you a little tube so you can pee. You don't even feel when you pee. And for some reason, I got so hungry once I got the epidural. And I told my husband, like, give me a bite of your freaking bread. I wasn't supposed to eat. They tell you not to eat at all. Nothing happened to me. It was just a little bite, though. But I was like, that was around 1. And I got the epidural. And then 30 minutes passed by, and my doctor comes. Because before I got the epidural, I was already 5 centimeters dilated. So 30 minutes after I got the epidural, my doctor came. And he didn't even check me. He barely touched me when he's like, it's time to push. And I was like, what? Like, already? And they're like, yes, time to push. And I was like, no, like, I'm not ready. Like, how am I supposed to push if I don't have pain? Like, I wasn't, like, my body was completely numb. Nomás con decirles que I wouldn't even feel when I would fart. Like, nomás porque se escuchaba. And I was like, what the hell? But no, like, nothing. I was so funny when I told my husband. Like, my husband heard me fart, and then he's like, what the hell? I was like, I honestly didn't feel it. Like, I didn't feel anything, because your body's completely numb. Like, you don't feel anything. When you move, like, you don't even feel anything. Like, completely, you don't feel anything. Your body is completely numb. So I was panicking, because I'm like, how am I supposed to push? You know? So the doctor left to change or whatever, and my nurses were like, okay, let's practice. I'm like, practice? They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, let's practice so you can push. So I was pushing. She was telling me, like, okay, push, because they will see when my contraction will go hella like long. And they're like, you need to push. So I will push, and they would tell me like, stop. And then I will push again, and they would tell me stop. And then like, only this part of her head was showing, right? And I think I was like 30 minutes pushing until she came out. When my husband told me, like, she's like, oh, she's already here, like, we can see this part of her head. And I was like, okay. So like, I got more motivated, right? So I'm like, I want her to come out already. So I was pushing, even though I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel the pain. I was just pushing. And my husband's like, how the fuck are you pushing if you don't feel anything? And I'm like, I don't know, but I just want my baby out. Like, I just want her out. I have some videos, because they didn't let me record the delivery, but my husband kind of sneaked in.
That's a sound we like. Okay.
She's not gonna go very
I
far
have
though.
an issue.
So we're probably gonna have to clamp and cut before we even put her up because that cord's short.
Short cord.
I keep on I pushed for 30 minutes, but she wouldn't come out. So I start losing oxígeno, like I think, porque me pusieron la mascarilla para el oxígeno. Porque I was getting like really, really like excited, I guess, because that's what they said. Like, oh, mama's getting so excited because I was pushing, but I didn't feel anything. So my doctor, since she wasn't coming out, my doctor was like, I'm gonna help you a little bit. So él me rascó again, and with the little maquinita, it was like a little bot and a little gun. Like, era como un circulito y luego tenía una pistolita. So he put it on her head, and every time I would push, he would pull it, like, apretaba la pistolita and he would pull it. So pretty much nació con forces porque no salía. So when she came out, I did feel when she came out completely, but it didn't hurt. It was just like, the hell, like it was a weird feeling. So I just felt that. They put it on my chest. I cried like a baby.
09. 1409.
Thank you.
That's why you couldn't push it out.
Yeah, mi amor. Yeah.
So we're 3 minutes right now. So 1 minute was a big time.
Grandma was good.
Thank
she
you very
said
much.
2 o'clock and 2:09.
En 2:09 dice que estabas bien. Ya, mi amor, ya.
Because obviously I saw my baby for the first time after 9 months. My mom was there with me. My husband, even though he was sleeping through the whole labor, he was there for the delivery. Like, he was helping me, like, pretty much like, baby, you need to push, she's almost out. He was there, honestly. Yeah, he was really, 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 really supportive to that part. But with the freaking labor, I was so mad, like I was dealing it on myself. But that's pretty much our part, you know. They can't do anything about it. They can't help us with the pain at all, because there's nothing we can do or they can do, honestly. But anyways, she came out in April 20th, so she's a 420 baby. She was born at 2 p.m. with 9 minutes. Yeah, 2:09. She was born at 2:09 p.m. She was 6 pounds 12 ounces, and she was 18 inches long. So my baby wasn't that big. She was like long. She was 18 inches long. And now she's a chubby. She's around 13 to 14 pounds right now, and she's barely 3 months. I'll show you guys right now. Oh, you know what I'm missing? Since I guess I didn't open enough, like ella me rasgó, so I had stitches, which is the worst part of everything, because once your body, like the epidural goes away and everything, oh my god, it's the most painful thing ever. You bleed a lot. You really have to be careful with the stitches. You can't take a poop at all because it hurts. Like you have to take a poop, but it hurts really bad. Like I will be like, because it will hurt. Like honestly, like it will hurt a lot. But that's pretty much it. My recovery was really fast. They told me like 6 weeks, pretty much la cuarentena, how us Mexicans say. But that was it. Like yo a los like at the week, I was already pretty good. Like I was good. I was doing stuff. Like I wasn't like the other girls. Like no offense or anything. No offense or anything, but like after delivery, it's not that bad, honestly. Because some girls are just laying in bed for the whole 40 days, and no, like it's not that bad. You can get up and do stuff. And so I don't know why some girls just decide to be in bed for 40 days, my bad. But it's not that bad. You can get up and do stuff. You don't have to be like, yeah, you have to be resting. You can be lifting heavy like stuff or anything. But to be in bed for 40 days, yeah, that's too much. That's no. I was 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. I was already going to the gym. I wasn't lifting anything, but I was walking because my doctor told me like you need to go for a walk. You need to walk a lot so my bleeding will like not stop, but all my bleeding will get like out. Because obviously I used to have a lot of blood inside. So you're like you need to walk because I noticed that if I wouldn't walk, I wouldn't bleed. But if I would walk, I bleed. So my doctor told me like you need to walk so all your bleeding goes away. Like it gets out of your system. So that's pretty much what I did. I went to my 6-week checkup. My 6-week checkup and everything was normal. I went back to my normal stuff. Obviously you're not full recovered. Still I'm not full recovered. I guess it takes up to a year to completely recover from the whole thing, obviously because we go through a lot. But yeah, let me show you guys my baby. Isabel, she has lots of hair, huh, mama? And she's being a crybaby right now. She looks like her daddy. I'll show you guys a picture of when her dad was baby, like her, and oh my god, they look so much alike. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to my channel. And if you guys want to see more story times or a story of how my baby is and how was the first weeks, I will totally do that. So yeah, bye guys.